Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona. Welcome back if you're joining me again. Today I'm sharing our full 60-minute Vinyasa flow class with a focus on spinal twists. It's a really nice flowing, breath-led, all-round practice that will have you feeling light and spacious in hips, shoulders and spine. For practice you may wish to have a yoga block and a folded blanket, though it's not essential. And if you are enjoying the classes on a regular basis and you'd like to support me creating and posting each week, I'm on Patreon. All the details are in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy your practice. Namaste. And begin your practice in child's pose at the back of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Place your knees wide until you feel a light stretch across your inner thighs. Buttocks toward your heels and walk your hands forward, resting your forehead toward the mat. As you arrive, simply rest your body, relax your forearms, your shoulders, and soften the features of your face. Turn your attention more inward and begin to watch your breath. Feeling your breath arrive in your body, gently expanding you. Your breath softly dissolving. With every breath cycle becoming more settled, more present. Taking 3 breaths together now. Begin with a deep breath in and hold it. And a complete breath out. A more deliberate breath in and hold it. And a full clearing breath out. One more inhale, pause at the top, and a relaxing exhale. And just release control of your breath now. Let it find its own rhythm. No right or wrong. Your breath will naturally adapt and evolve in each moment to support you. Take 2 more cycles of breath. And then lift up a little ways, reach and extend your arms forward, tense your fingers, and walk your hands over to your right, adjusting your forehead as needed, and creating a side bend. Breathing and expanding into the space of your left side body. And then walk your hands back through center and over to your left until you feel a stretch arriving in the right side body. And allow for every inhale to lengthen the entire right side body, including the space between your ribs. Every exhale, a feeling of softening. And then come back to center, glide up onto all fours and settle your knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, fingers spread wide. Cycles of cow and cat, On your inhale, soften your belly, arch your spine for cow pose, look up. On your exhale, cat pose, push into your hands and shins and round your spine. Take 3 more rounds in each direction with your own breath's rhythm. And breathe your way back to neutral. Tuck your toes under, come to bear pose, lifting your knees just a few inches from the floor. Engaging your abdominal core, rounding into your very upper back. Try and keep that effort in your low belly. Let your knees return to the ground and extend your right toes to the back of your mat. With your toes on the floor, have a slight suggestion of a cat in your spine and then float your right leg up. So we'll move into a modified revolved half moon. Reach your left arm out to your left at shoulder height and then bend your left elbow in toward your waist and start to let your left shoulder roll open toward the left. Same time, resist up through your right thigh. If you have more space, reach your left hand to the sky. Take 1 more breath in and release. All fours. Take 1 round, cow and cat. Reset, wave your spine. And then back to neutral. On your inhale, press into your hands, bear pose on your exhale. Another full cycle of breath, engaging your abdominals. And then release your knees to the floor. Extend your left toes to the back of your mat, pressing into your hands, a dome sensation to your upper back, and then float your left leg up. Reach your right arm out to the right, then bend your right elbow, start to revolve open to your right. So keep activating your left leg, resisting gravity. Stay or reach your right hand up toward the sky. Take 1 more full breath in and release. Come to all fours. Transition into puppy pose. Keep your hips stacked over your knees. Walk your hands forward. Rest your forehead toward the floor. Lengthening both sides of your waist now through the reach of your arms. These first few postures, just concentrating on creating more space to breathe, more room for your breath to expand on your inhales, and for your muscles to soften on your exhales. One more full cycle of breath in. Slowly exhale, slide and melt forward onto your belly now, and we'll come to a Cobra variation. Tend your fingers off the side edges of your mat, a little forward of your shoulders, elbows up, then on your inhale, wave into a back bend, softly lifting your chest, and exhale, lower back down. Again, inhale, chest lifts, tops of the feet press down, exhale and lower. Inhale, this time lift your chest, and as you exhale, lower your right shoulder toward the floor, twist to your left. Inhale back through center. Exhale, Cobra twist to your right. 1 more, lift through center. And lower back down. Place your hands to your mat by your ribs and press back to child's pose. Take your seat to your heels. Pause here. Allow yourself to soften and release. And then take the next few breaths to make your way into downward facing dog. Exploring any movements in your down dog, small or large, that feel good in your body. You can stretch open through each calf, biking your heels. You might like to bend both knees, draw your chest toward your thighs, and let your hips knock side to side, lengthening into the side of your waist. And then begin to intentionally anchor your hands into the mat. Push the floor away. Reach your hips away from your wrists. And then root down evenly through your heels, finding stillness except for the movement of your breath. Next breath in, look forward, bend your knees and step to the top of your mat. Space your feet under your hips. Take an easy forward fold, soften your knees. Hold opposite elbows. Completely relax your head down and let go of any tension that you might be carrying in your neck. Release your elbows. Next inhale, halfway lift, lengthen and pause there. And you might like to have a block to elevate the floor to your hands here as we twist and flow. Block in front of your left foot, lower your left fingertips to the floor or a block, bend your left knee and twist open to your right. Raise your right arm up toward the ceiling. As you go, work towards straightening your right leg. Stay here, inhale. On your exhale, thread your right arm under your left, switch the bend of your knees. Inhale, return to your twist, sweep your right hand high, right leg straight. And exhale, thread under. One more, twist open to your right. Forward fold and release over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, switch sides, right fingertips to the floor or your block. Bend your right knee and slowly twist open to your left hand to the sky, left leg towards straight. Deep breath in. Exhale and thread your left arm under your right. Switch the bend of your knees. Inhale, return to your twist, left hand high. Exhale and thread. Once more, twist open. And forward fold over your legs. Halfway lift, send your heart forward. Exhale now, step your right foot back, low lunge. Vinyasa. Soften your right knee to the floor and sweep your arms overhead. A light pulse in your hips, in time with your breath. Grounding your lower body by pressing down through your left heel, your right shin. On your inhale, reach to the edge of your fingers. And on your exhale now, open T-twist to your right. Send your left arm forward and your right arm back. Find full extension through your arms, your fingers spread, chest open, and try and widen your inner left thigh wide. On your inhale, return to center, arms overhead. And on your exhale, reverse low lunge. Lower your left hand either to your low back or your right thigh. Reach your right hand high. Stay or more reach on your inhale. On your exhale, runner's twist. Circle your right hand to the floor, left hand to the sky. Lift your right knee. Keeping your right thigh buoyant and engaged. Take another breath in. And exhale for pyramid. Left hand to the floor. Lift your hips and work towards straightening your left leg. Stand high on the balls of your right toes, folding forward. We'll flow those two shapes now. On your inhale, runner's lunge twist. Lunge, reach your left hand high. Exhale, thread your left arm under your right and straighten your left leg. Again, runner's twist. Exhale and thread with pyramid legs. Once more, open into your runner's twist. And exhale, lower your left hand to your mat, frame your foot. Step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, Cobra pose. Fingers could be wide or by your ribs as your chest lifts. Exhale, melt down and press back to child's pose. Take a full cycle of breath in. Cleansing breath out. Glide up all fours and press back to downward facing dog. Pausing here for 3 breaths. Eyes forward on your inhale. Bend the knees, end of your exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, open your chest forward. Forward fold over your legs. Rise to stand tall, sweep your arms overhead, high mountain. And lower your hands to prayer, center of your chest. Second side, breathe your arms overhead. Forward fold over your legs. Breathe in, lengthen your heart forward. Breathe out, left foot back. Low lunge, lower your left knee to the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. And stay 3 breaths, light pulse in the hips. One more inhale. Exhale, open T, twist to your left, right arm forward and your left arm back. On your inhale, return to center. Exhale, reverse low lunge, right arm down and back to your left thigh, left arm reaches high. Slight twist to your right. Stay here, breathe in. Exhale, runner's lunge twist. Left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. Raise your left knee. Take another breath in. And pyramid pose, lower your right hand to the floor. Lift your hips, lengthen and fold over your front leg. Twist and flow now. Inhale, return to your runner's twist. Right hand to the sky. Exhale and thread your right arm under your left. Straighten your leg. Inhale, runner's twist. Exhale and thread with pyramid legs. One more, open into your twist, lean back, open. Exhale, lower your right hand to your mat. Step back through your Vinyasa, plank on your inhale. Lower Chaturanga, low push-up. Either to the floor or upward facing dog. And press back now to downward facing dog. Settle steady. Follow your breath. Forward gaze on your inhale. Bend the knees, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, chest forward. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Rise to stand tall, sweep your arms overhead. And lower your hands to prayer, center of your chest. A moment to pause. We'll move through another round, breath to movement. Circle your arms overhead on the new breath, gaze up. Forward fold over your legs. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Step your right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Stay for your exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, twist to your right, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, sweep back through center, arms overhead. Exhale, reverse, slow lunge, left hand down, right hand high. Stay here, inhale. And runner's lunge twist, right hand to the floor, left hand to the sky. Raise your right knee. Another breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose, straighten your legs, lengthen and forward fold. One time, twist and flow. Inhale, runner's lunge, lunge, reach your left hand high. Exhale and thread your left arm under your right, straighten your left leg. Breathe in, runner's twist. Exhale, lower, left hand to the mat. Step back to plank, inhale. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, slow, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. Eyes forward, breathe in. Bend the knees and travel to the top of your mat. Open your chest forward and forward fold over your legs. Rise and stand, high mountain, sweep your arms overhead. Hands to prayer, center of your chest. Full breath in and out. Breathe your arms overhead. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left foot back, low lunge. Sweep your arms high. Stay for your exhale, ground your feet. One more breath in. Twist open to your left. Come back through center, inhale. Reverse lunge, right hand low, left hand high. Breathing in. Exhale, runner's lunge twist. Left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. Left knee lifts. Breathe in. Exhale, pyramid. Hands to the floor, lift the hips. Lengthen your chest forward and forward fold. Twist and flow now once. Inhale, return to your runner's lunge twist, right hand high. Exhale, thread your right hand under your left, pyramid legs. Again, runner's twist. And lower your hand to the mat, step back through your Vinyasa. Or flow back to downward facing dog, and we'll all meet up there. Pausing here with a deep breath in, slow breath out, and take 3 more cycles of breath. Steady gaze. Inhale, looking forward. Bend the knees, step to the top of your mat. Open and fold with your breath. Next, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit low in your seat as you exhale. Take one more breath in, reach to the edge of your fingers, and then pray your hands, take chair twist to your right, hooking your left elbow to your outer right knee. Draw a straight line elbow to elbow as you ease your thumbs toward your sternum to open your chest. Next, inhale, unwind, press to stand, reach your arms overhead, touch your palms, and then side bend over to your left. Full breath in and out. Inhale, come to center, stand tall. Forward fold over your legs, soft bend in the knee. Breathe your chest forward, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back for crescent pose, high lunge. Take a few breaths to arrive in your shape. Deepen the imprint of your feet. Reach long from your waist to the edge of your fingers. Steady gaze. Another full breath in. Exhale, open T-twist to your right, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, return to your high lunge. Exhale, revolve and reverse your lunge. Right hand high, left hand low. Breathe in. Exhale now, warrior two, adding on. Spiral open, ground your right heel. Arms wide to a T. Keep the legs. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up and back. On your exhale, circle your hands to the mat, runner's lunge. Pivot on your back toes. Next inhale, runner's twist. Left hand to the sky. Exhale one time. Thread your left hand under your right, pyramid legs. Inhale, open into your twist. Exhale now, Skandasana, side lunge to the back of your mat. Bend your right knee, straighten your left leg. Hands or no hands. Brighten across your chest, widen your collarbones. And then aim your left toes toward the sky. One more breath in. On your exhale, nice slow transition, side angle to the front of your mat. Straightening your right leg, and your left forearm could be on your left thigh or left fingers to the inside of your left foot. Together now, breathe in, breathe out. 2 more breaths. On your exhale, hands to your mat, take a vinyasa, stepping back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend, loop your shoulders back. Exhale, flow into your downward facing dog. 3 to 5 breaths. Settle steady. Looking forward on your inhale, step or hop to the top of your space. Lengthen your chest away from your thighs. Fold forward over your legs. Come to stand, sweep high, grow long, and hands to prayer. Next inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, motion your hips down and back. One more breath in. Pray your hands. Exhale, chair twist to your left. Just letting your breath inform your shape, easing off a touch as you breathe in. Twist a little deeper as you breathe out. Next inhale, unravel, press to stand, arms overhead, your palms touch. Side bend over to your right. Full cycle of breath. Come back through center, reach tall, and forward fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, crescent pose, high lunge. 3 breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, twist to your left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, return, face forward, arms overhead. Exhale, revolve and reverse your lunge, right hand high, right hand down your back thigh. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior 2. Ground your left heel. Settle steady, commit to a nice deep lunge in your front thigh. Next inhale, keep the legs, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat, runner's lunge. Next inhale, twist, raise your right hand to the sky. Exhale one time, thread your right arm under your left, straighten your legs. Breathe in, open into your twist. On your exhale, Skandasana, side lunge to the back of your mat. Straighten your right leg, bend your left knee. 3 breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, sweep to side angle, Parsvakonasana to the front of your mat. Finding your variation that helps you to breathe, a nice deep breath. Sense of ease and steadiness in your shape. Another breath in. And release. Hands to your mat. Either take a vinyasa or step back to downward facing dog. Come back to the immediacy of your breath. Eyes forward on your inhale and travel to the top of your space. Lengthen your chest and forward fold. Rise to stand, high mountain. Hands to prayer. Take a few breaths to pause and settle the rhythm of your breath. Next inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit nice and low here, reach through your arms. And then transfer your weight into your right foot, rise to single leg mountain or stalk pose, left knee to chest. And then lower your hands to prayer, just balancing here, finding a steady drishti, gaze point. Hugging your right hip in to level your pelvis. On your inhale, raise your arms overhead. On your exhale, twist, Lower your right hand to your outer left knee, left arm back in space. Holding here for 3 breaths, creating a little resistance between your knee and your hand. Keep standing tall through your right leg. Very carefully now transitioning into Revolved Half Moon. Circle your left hand to the floor or your block and extend your left leg straight back. Turning your chest open to your right. Right hand could be at your hip or toward the sky. One more breath in. Warrior 2 on your exhale. Softly land your left foot first. Ground your heel. Rise and wimble the arms open. No rush. Steady your posture. Press down into your feet. On your inhale, reverse triangle pose. Reach up and back, straighten your right leg. Keep all that length through the side waist as you come to triangle pose, Trikonasana. Shifting your hips to the left as you reach forward and down. Left hand to the sky. Pause and breathe here. Getting that feeling you're expanding from your center, across your chest to your arms, reaching a little taller through your left fingers. One more breath in. Exhale, lower your hands to the floor and walk a quarter turn to your left for wide-legged forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Halfway lift, lengthen and forward fold between your legs. And just see that your heels are angled out. The arches of your feet are not sickling, they're nice and bright, pressing into the outer edges of your feet. You could place a small bend in your knees here, push all 4 corners of your feet down, and then start to lift the hips a little higher, work towards straightening your legs. Next breath in, come to your fingertips, lengthen both sides of your waist, and then turn, face the top of your mat. Step back to plank on your inhale, and flow through your Vinyasa or press back to down dog, and we'll meet back there. Deep breath in together. Slow breath out, release. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift and forward fold. Come to stand on the new breath. Lower your hands to prayer, find center, your steady posture. Next inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Pause for a few breaths. And then transfer your weight into your left foot, rise to stork pose, right knee to chest. As you go, lower your hands to prayer. Steady gaze, standing tall into your left leg, finding your balance. Slowly raise your arms overhead. And on your exhale, twist. Lower your left hand to your outer right knee, right arm back in space. If you have your balance, turn your gaze back. Slowly now moving into your revolved half moon. Right hand to the floor or your block. Right leg straight back. And then encouraging your chest to open to your left, just as we did at the start. Keep the back leg lifting, resisting gravity. One more breath in. Warrior two on your exhale. Softly land your right foot, anchor your heel, rise and open. Press into your feet on your inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your left leg, reach your left arm up and back. On your exhale, triangle pose. And really concentrate on lengthening both sides of your waist in your shape. So you could try softening the right rib cage down and you'll create a little bit more space between your left armpit and your waist. Sense the subtle movement that's happening through your feet to keep you in balance. Just staying easeful in your body and your breath so you don't feel too rigid. One more breath in. And lower your hands to the floor. Walk a quarter turn to your right for wide-legged fold. Halfway lift, lengthen, heart forward. And forward fold between your legs. Steady breathe as we pause here. Breathe in, reach your chest forward, come to the fingertips, and then turn and face the top of your mat. Step back to plank or down dog, or take a vinyasa. And just slowing down now, make contact with your breath as you arrive, adjusting your posture for comfort, and calming the rhythm of your breath. And moving into single pigeon on your right now. Inhale your right leg up and back. Slow exhale, right knee to the back of your right wrist. Ease your hips down. Staying upright, just tuck your left toes under and edge your left leg further back. An option to tuck a blanket under your right buttocks for more support and comfort. And then take the next few breaths to fold forward. Resting into gravity. And find more ease now than effort. If you have more room to inhabit a deeper shape and you'd like to add a twist, you can thread your left arm under your right. Simply observing your breath as you soften your body, shoulders, jaw, belly and hips. And last few breaths. If you had a twist, just gently unraveling. Walk your hands in and press back to downward facing dog. Pedal your heels, air the back of your right knee. And left side, left leg up and back, three-legged dog. And left knee to the back of your left hand. Be on your fingertips to begin. Adjust your hips level. Edge your right toes back to deepen your shape or offer yourself some support, a blanket under the left buttocks. Resting forward as you're ready. And if you have space, option to weave your right arm under your left, adding a twist. Letting your breath unravel any tension it meets, softening your effort. Taking 2 more slow breaths. If you had a twist, unwind. And ease your way back up, press back to downward facing dog. Bike out your heels, let the back of your left knee breathe open. And then we'll make our way down onto our buttocks now. You can lower your knees, sweep your legs forward, or step through and take a seat, middle of your mat. Moving into a few final forward folds to consolidate some space and freedom in your spine and allow you to turn more inward before rest. We'll transition into Shavasana, head to knee pose. Extend your right leg out straight to your right and fold your left knee. Bring the sole of your left foot to your inner upper right thigh. And again, option to prop a blanket under your seat for support here. Find that forward tilt through your pelvis. Then aim your torso out over your right thigh. Inhale, raise your arms overhead. And exhale, slow, folding forward from your hips to fold. Land your hands either side of your right leg or around your foot. And just concentrate here on deeply releasing rather than how deep you can fold. Simply noticing your own experience as you settle into your breath. And on your inhale, gently releasing, coming upright. Turn to your left for an easeful twist. Place your right hand to your left knee, left fingertips to the floor behind you. Sitting tall on your inhale, gently twisting to your left as you exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. And then cross your right shin in front of your left, setting up for a forward fold. Option to take double pigeon, stacking your right shin like a fire log over your left. Breathe your arms overhead. And then softly fold once more over your legs. Every exhale loosening any gripping, any solidity in your outer hips, your inner thighs. And then walk your hands back in. We'll switch sides. Shavasana on your left. Left leg out long to your left. Fold your right knee. Shuffle and settle evenly onto your buttocks. And then breathe. In, raise your arms overhead, turn toward your left leg, fold forward toward your left leg. And then easing your way back. Coming upright, set up for your twist. Left hand to your right knee, right fingertips behind. Inhale, find length. Breathe yourself tall. Exhale and twist. 2 more breaths. Looking forward. Unravel and make your way into Sukhasana. Left shin in front of your right. Crossing the legs at the middle shins like me, or fire log pose. Left shin stacked over your right. Knees narrow. Inhale, arms overhead. And forward fold, hands forward, bow your head. And gently release. Sitting upright, open your legs wide now for our final forward fold, Upavishta Konasana. Taking your legs into a comfortable V shape. And again, just encouraging that forward tilt through your pelvis, so enough support underneath your buttocks to help achieve that. Engaging your legs, flexing your toes, lift up out of your low back, grow tall. And then moving into your version of a fold here, hands can rest forward in between the legs. Just rest and pause where it feels best. And you might like to close your eyes. Deliberately slow the rhythm of your breath. And then returning back upright, walk your hands in, making our way into our final resting pose. You might like to remain seated in meditation to close your practice, or lay your body down and come to rest in Shavasana. However you choose to close your practice here, let the shape and posture land your breath into a nice slow and natural cadence, a softer body. Let your eyes fall closed. Soften, relax the features of your face. And simply savor your breath just as it is now. Encourage your body to relax and open. And I'll be back to guide you back in a few minutes. And gently, softly now, bringing your attention back, awakening your senses, opening your hearing. And breathe yourself more awake and alert. Start to flicker some movement into your body, your fingers, your toes. And as you're ready, if you're laying back, bend your knees, place your feet to the floor, take a moment, pause, and then softly roll out to your right side. Welcome in the light of your room and gently ease your way back up to sit. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're feeling enlivened and ready to step into the rest of your day. Namaste.